What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy Enlightened Luciferian Prince coming at y'all once again. Hope you're enjoying my content. It's your first time viewing this content. Make sure you do for your own particular futuristic reference. Save some of these videos. If not, save them all. It's free content as far as the generality of it is concerned. And I know that there may come a time where these changing times where more constraint and more control will want to be placed on certain platforms to try to basically monopolize on the suppression of people who speak like myself. It is what it is. I say it all the time in my videos, and it is the truth. I'm gonna be real with you. Stupid shit gets more play than the truth. I can literally post a video squeezing a whole bottle of lotion on a plate, and people will love that. And it's dumb as shit, and it's a sad reflection of what society is today. Very sad. And this is worldwide. This is not just here. Not to mention, keeping your eyes open, staying aware, staying focused, and getting prepared. We'll get to that later. But I want to give people more insight on basically, the signs of the times and what we're living in. But here we go. There are 37 indications of a civilization headed for a fall. Now, this is from culturallegacy.org. It's a website. I'll leave the website reference in the comment section so you can, get it yourself, so you can wrap your mind around it yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. This is not my publication. This is information that's being disseminated freely because this organization is one of those organizations that do freely give this information. So I know that a lot of people don't browse the internet as often as I do. So I'm going to give you more truth from their booth. So let's roll. Number 1, it is too soft, too luxurious, and too successful. And this thus leads to being lazy. Wow, sounds just like America. There is a vast concentration of land holdings by private parties or government, which has a negative effect on both the morale and the morals of the people. You take the most for the few and you give scraps to the many. Well, I guess they proved that because, while people were sitting here worried about whatever else is going on in the world, Derek Chauvin trial and George Floyd and yada, 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 there are private entities such as Bill Gates, who's the number one scumfuck, who actually came to the forefront of this whole fiasco to basically buy up acreage of land. We're talking about astronomical acreages. Now, some sources say thousands, hundreds of thousands. Let me tell you something. You're never really going to know the truth, but they will tell you one significant thing. He's buying land for a reason. Here it goes. It fails to adapt to new challenges, whether they are economic, political, social, or climatic conditions. Raw materials are used up at home and have to be imported, but can no longer be afforded. And that's number 4. Number 5, there is a concentration of power and decision-making in the hands of the powerful few. Sounds like America. 6, the traditional classic family becomes fractured, i.e. broken homes, such as the society we live in through the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant ideology of the nuclear family. Because yes, people, even if you are involved in a, marital scenario, it's fine. That's totally fine. But I still ask people to this day, if they say, quote unquote, according to their belief system, that the first human beings on the face of this earth were husband and wife, please show me their marriage certificate. So I just have to take you on your word, because marriage is a social construct. But later on in the series, I'll get into what marriage really is. Many people who view my channel already know what it is, so we don't have to go into it. But for future viewers or current viewers, I'll have to change it. Here we go. Number 7, there's an exploding knowledge and increased complexity that results in each subsequent generation knowing less of the country's total cultural heritage than the generation that went before it. Sounds like America. Okay, number 8. Overwhelming population numbers hinder individual development and achievement. Sounds like America. Number 9, the least capable members of society outbreed the more capable. Sounds like America. Number 10, women and minorities' rights become pervasive issues. Sounds like America. Number 11, laws strangle the productive members of society, and the judicial system is slow, inefficient, and subjective. In example, going back to my previous statement, let's talk about the George Floyd situation. Why are we sitting here entertaining this public, just public portrayal of just drama, when we actually saw a video, whether it be real or not, psychological operation, you be the decision of your own conscience. But I'm just saying, why do we have to have a 4-week trial for a video that the whole world saw? Thus proving the collapse of America. Here it is. Number 12, belief in the occult increases. Oh, sounds like America. Lil Nas X. Huh, that's funny. Here we go. Number 13, sexual freedom is pervasive. Sounds like America. Number 14, inflation is rampant. Sounds like America. Number 15, people become disinterested and disenchanted in the political processes. Sounds like America. Number 16, the population's primary focus is on self-gratification and entertainment. Sounds like America. Number 17, world cities rise, such as Dubai, such as this city in Senegal that Akon wishes to actually establish that actually only uses Bitcoin. You can't live there, can't do any commerce unless you have Bitcoin. Watch that mark of the beast, y'all. Believe what you will, but Bitcoin, unfortunately, is coming to a head in the forefront. It's already been active for a couple of years. They gave it a test run. So everyone that's actually profiting off of it, who has these assets or whatever that they acquire from the usage of it, let me tell you something, people. It's the new wave. Now, people can do what they want in regards to it, however you want. It's totally legal, but it's untraceable. It's untraceable. And not to mention, this is headed to a cashless society based upon, if you go to stores or whatever, due to the national coin shortage, we only accept bills no larger than 20. You'll see those in certain areas. I don't know where you reside. People reside the world over, but they're trying to bring everything into one world asset tree later on in the series. Here we go. Number 18, governments and societies emphasize preservation, duplication, security, and mass production. It's just like America. Number 19, the more capable member of society rejected government service for selfish reasons, believing they can maintain their separate self-interest. Sounds like Trump. Number 20, drug use and homosexuality become widespread. I don't need to say it. Number 21, the tax system becomes brutal and discourages innovation and initiative. It's called oppression. Number 22, poorly educated members of society take leadership positions in government. Number 23, the production population decreases in number due to birth control, abortion, wars, suicide, and the like. COVID-19 is a very contributing factor to this very situation I just mentioned. Here we go. Crime, number 24, crime, immorality, and corruption proliferate. Number 25, government bureaucracy becomes a barrier between government leaders and the people. Number 26, the country is flooded with aliens who have neither identity nor understanding of the language, culture, or history of a nation. Now, when I say alien, I know people are like, whoa, shit. Nah, aliens, particularly by legal definition, means someone who basically doesn't have documentation. That's all it is. Oh, let's talk about this border situation, that's going on. See, all of these things are indicators for you to actually wake up. Serious. Number 27, the more capable members of society reject military service. Sounds like America. 28, basic industries become controlled by foreign money. We already know where that is. Don't need to elaborate. Number 29, more people depend upon government for income than paid taxes. Oh, stimulus. Sounds about right. Here we go. Number 30, government fails to unify the conflicting issues of the nation. Number 31, religious faith declines. Number 32, people become passive rather than active, interested in games, Xbox, on PS5. And I don't knock people for entertaining yourself, but there's no way you should be sitting on your ass as a grown man in your capacity for more than 6 to 7 hours a day playing a fucking imaginary video game. Hell, you could be out there building a fence or some shit. Build a motherfucking fire pit or something. Make yourself useful. You know what I'm saying? You invest in time and energy and most people money on something that's totally not profiting you as far as your advancement is concerned. But to each his own. Here we go. 33. Rebelliousness and alienation of youth from older generations is widespread. Why do you think there's so much destruction in the family unit today? Because kids don't know cultural, or I should say societal, structural respect. They don't. They feel like you can't tell me shit. Now you have relationships where children think that they're equal to the parent. It's very real. 34. The lower and middle classes who are used to getting more each year are frustrated. So now you see why everybody got that little scowl on their face and they're looking all sick, because it is the truth. Now, you know, wealthy people, they're always happy. Even though they show it on the outside, they might not be happy on the inside, but outside, everything's fine with me. It's the truth. A society, number 35, a society has a long period of economic growth, followed by a period of slow growth and decline, which I will tell you people, yes, they're going to keep handing y'all these government doles called stimulus in order to stimulate the economy and bring it back to a screeching halt, because the private investors have already made their money back. Now, 36, those with wealth and power feel guilty and become overly sympathetic to the economic underdogs. Just last month, the World Economic Wealth Forum, or World Economic Forum, I should say, we need to spend more money on the poor. Quote. You could actually go to Reuters and you can actually look it up. Trust me. I mean, it's half-hearted as hell, but at least you know that proves statement of substance behind what I just said. And 37. An obese, costly, professional military, emotionally detached from the general population, seeks its own self-fulfillment. According to, quote, this is the source, Book 1, Wealth for All, Religion, Politics, and War. Author, R.E. McMaster, Jr., publishing by A.N. Incorporated, Whitefish, Montana, pages 263 and 265, as published on this website as of April 2021. You just learned a very significant truth in less than 13 minutes. Now, I know that a lot of people become disheveled, they get fearful, whatever. I'll tell you what. The object is to not fear. As I said before, fear paralyzes initiative, and then those ghosts that are in your mind are really your own thoughts about your uncertainty. You see, you can only know about something if you're certain. And when you act according to a certainty, then things go accordingly. See, if you act out of fear, then you're not thinking correctly. Everyone has this ideology about, do I need gold? Do I need silver? Do I need to invest in stocks? Yeah, that's fine. But let's just hypothetically say, conspiracy theory aside, things went shit slide downhill. What good is gold going to do you if you can't do anything with it? You know, I tell people, I'm not a doomsday prepper. I'm a realist. I tell people all the time, get those supplies and those necessities in which you actually overlook daily in stores. You know how retarded this society is? Whenever we have catastrophic weather, the first thing society's impulsivity is to do is to go run their ass to a grocery store and get perishable items. Bread, eggs, milk. If you have a thunderstorm or tornado, whatever the fuck, category 26, hurricane, you have no power. What good is that going to do you? For those that know, get your supplies, do your thing. Don't wait to be caught asleep. Do your due diligence now. Act upon now. Because I'm telling y'all, conspiracy theories aside, because I'm not channel's not about that. They're prepared and are preparing. Because the number one rule for life in this world is survival. And if you're not prepared, as the mafia says, you get the horse head in the bed. Like and subscribe. It's your first time viewing this channel, keep on watching. You don't like what I have to say on my channel? Toodles. It is what it is. Got more important pressing issues to deal with. And thanks for my supporters to the channel, my content, whatever. Fortunately, I couldn't really answer emails or interact with people's calls because, you know, the fucking toilet got them blew the fuck up on me, you know what I'm saying? Not literally, but, you know, had a water leak, so I had to assess certain things. So I had to work around the schedule. So I'm not ignoring you. Shit happens. It is what it is. But y'all keep on rolling. And like I said, save documentation, stockpile on what you need as far as necessities are concerned. And, you know, don't hope for the worst or anything, because I think that this we're going to go through some societal indifferences for the next few decades, universe allows, but it's not really to be afraid of, especially if you already live in this fucked up place we call America, because it's a piece of shit anyway. So it's always been fucked up, so what's new? You know what I'm saying? What's new? Just the name, the years, the game's the same. Like I said, Biden even said it himself. Mr. Goddamn nursing home motherfucking Joe Biden. We need we need a new world order. Man, you can't, man, somebody get this man his motherfucking medication, please. And you know, if this motherfucker crank out, you know, hyper ass, caffeined up Kamala Harris can't wait to jump in the motherfucking saddle. And guess what, people? I'm not gonna say it. Peace. Like, love. Because you already know what comes next if you have a third eye. Don't be blind to the fucking hype, people. Straight. Take care.